All right, let's take a little bit of time and talk about the sum product. What exactly is the sum product? Well, what it's going to do is it's going to take your values, multiply them together, and then add them up. Honestly, at first glance, that seems kind of dull and useless. Why even bother in the first place? We'll take a look at a basic example just to get a feel for how it works. And then once you see the more practical example, it'll make more sense. Here we have our data, and let's say we want to get our total sales. Now to figure that out, what most people would do is they would type a new field called total, then multiply the quantity times the price, get that answer, then drag the numbers down and add them up. And frankly, there's nothing wrong with that. Using the sum product lets us get the exact same solution in a lot more efficient manner. Let's take a look. Let's go up and click on the FX icon, do a search for sum product, and now all we have to do is give Excel the numbers. For array 1, we'll select our quantities, jump down to array 2, select the prices, click OK, and now we get the exact same result. So what Excel did is it multiplied the first column by the second column, took those results, added them up, and showed us the total. All right, now that we have a basic understanding of how the sum product works, let's take a look at a more practical example. In this case, we have an employee performance score, and we want to show a weighted average. Weighted averages take into consideration various degrees of importance. Put another way, some numbers are more important than others. So the things we are measuring includes, do they take continuing education? Do they work overtime? Are they accurate? How often are they absent? Are they a team player? Are they productive? And do they take on new projects? Then we have a column that shows the overall importance of each measure, or the weight assigned to each score. These weights add up to 100. And in our case, it looks like we focus on accuracy, productivity, and are they a team player? The other ones aren't that important and don't carry that much weight. So by way of comparison, let's first figure out a standard average. We'll type out equal, average, open parentheses, select our scores, press enter, and there we go. Next, let's figure out the weighted average. To do this, we'll need to do two things. First, we'll use the sum product to multiply the scores by the weights, and then take that result and divide it by the sum of the weights. This time, we'll type out the formula just for a little variety because it's not that bad. Here we go. We'll type out equal, sum product, do an open parentheses, select our first column, do a comma, select our second column, close that parentheses, then we'll divide that by the sum of our weights. Make sure to close that parenthesis. Press enter, and there we go.